All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CAMEDIAPodcast, the show that allows you to come in your own unique way. I am the host, Clyde Anderson, and I have one of my longest tenured best friends ever on here, Queen Jade. She'll be on here, and we're gonna dive in, a little bit of our friendship. Uh, and she's gonna tell us a little bit about herself. The show is brought to you by Visionary Minds Public Relations and Media. If you have any media consultations, please contact Tammy Reese at visionarymindsny@gmail.com, and she will be gladly to get in contact with you. Today we have Queen Jay on. Ladies and gentlemen, Queen Jay. Hi, Queen Jay. How you doing?
Hey, bestie, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm
Yourself?
good, I'm good. I'm good, I'm good. Just chilling in this nice thunderstorm, That's always great to have in your background, like a little thunderstorm.
You want to just go to sleep?
No, it's almost, it's a little too scary though over here. I don't know what's going on. Oh,
Would
goodness.
you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely not. No, I'm joking. Um, no, I go by Jay. Some people know me as Janine. That's absolutely wrong, but that's a whole nother episode. Um, you also call me Queen Jay. That's one of my oldest nicknames. I'm also known on Live Me as Beautiful Onyx. I did forget about that. I still technically have that. I just have never signed into it for a while. But yeah, people do know me as Beautiful Onyx. But yeah, it was nice to come on here. You've been trying to get me on the show for years, so hey.
Hey. All right, so now do you remember how we first met?
Yep, yep. You better do.
I
You
do.
don't remember?
I do, but
Oh,
the
I was like,
show is
I
about you,
will
not
fight
me.
you. I will fight you. But no, yeah, it was definitely at our church in Brooklyn. Through my uncle, Mr. Jones. I used to come up there every summer if we had a contract with my parents. If I had straight A's and B's, I'd go home for the summer. So I was always home in the summer, but I was always in church. And God is one of my oldest church friends. Like all my friends in my life that are over 10 years, I think we're hitting 20.
I think we
Actually, we're
over
past 20.
20. We
Yeah,
passed
we're
20.
definitely past
We
20.
near 30.
Yeah, yeah, we're oh not too much. But yeah, so yeah, the oldest friendship we have from church. Yep, that's still intact. That's me and Clyde.
Right.
Wow, that's a long time ago, Stink.
Yeah. So
Eesh.
so
Why you
like
had to say it like that?
it's the truth, right? Correct?
It is. It is. Dang.
So like, what was your first impression when you saw me at TBC Type Area Baptist? It's in Brooklyn. It's a church that's been around for almost 90 years. If you want to, few to listen who want to dive into it.
Period.
Yes. What's your first impression?
Um, as a matter of fact, I remember I was irritated with my cousins because my cousins was getting on my nerves, and you were being so nice because I was so frustrated. And I remember I was like, and he was like, "Hey, what's your name?" I'm Clyde, and I'm like, I'm irritated, but thank you for talking to me because I'm about to slap my little cousin. That was the energy. It was like it's almost like you felt the energy, like, let me go talk to her and then be nice. And it was it was much needed for sure. And I could definitely say it saved a couple of cousins that day for sure.
Mhm.
Because they was getting on my nerves. And I was like, oh my goodness, he's so cool. I feel safe. At least I could run. We could go run and dip off somewhere real quick rather than be stuck with these cousins that's lame, or at least being lame at the time. My cousins are cool. We're all
Yeah,
cool. Let me
correct,
clear that
correct.
up. Let me clear that up. But they were being lame at the moment. You know what I'm saying? We all have our lame moments. But yeah, it was fun to have somebody just as funny and just as goofy as me, and at church at that, because you can't really be too goofy. But when you
Yeah, I
find
heard you.
somebody else that's at church and goofy with you, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Same
I'll
here.
take it. Right.
Like, like,
Well,
uh, Like,
What
nah,
was your
nah.
impression of me? Yeah, I was about to ask it back because I never even
So
asked you that before.
I'm like, yo, who is this chick? Like for real. Yeah, because like I would see you when, the Joneses would bring you every summer, and I'm like, who's this person? I need to get to know them. I was like that. When I was younger too. Like, I was very reserved, but I wanted to know who was coming in my church because every time I was younger,
I pop up.
that or anytime if I was in church, hear that door open in the back. I'm like, yo, who's coming in? I always would turn my head to see who's coming in church. And, there were summers like I'm like, all right, is the Joneses gonna pop her up?
Right. So sometimes I wouldn't pop up until like midsummer, or sometimes I pop up early summer, because being down south, your school systems are different. And then, so I leave a
Up
little,
north.
I'll get there sometimes a little early, or I'll, leave a little late, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, it was always like a peekaboo moment, for real,
Yeah.
for real. Yeah.
So, so yeah, I'm like, yeah, let me get to know this person, and I'm like, okay, I could dig this person, because really, I would only come to church for my parents and my brothers and my sister. She was 9 years older than us, so she would rarely come. So it'll be
Right.
just us, and I'll be like, I really don't want to socialize with anybody besides someone that's not my family. So.
Right.
I try to, hang out or talk to like AJ or Amber or like someone that's,
Right.
but
Ooh.
even them, they're my family, but they don't live with me, like, or with when Roosevelt, like,
Right.
everybody lived
I
together.
only get to
Like,
see you on Sunday.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. I used to get, so I'm like, yeah, I want to talk to someone that's not in the house 24/7. So yeah,
That part, it's refreshing.
yeah, so it was like it was cool. Um and I do appreciate, getting to know you and the Joneses allowing you to come up and spend time at the church, even if it's for like a couple of months or however.
Yeah, and we used to kidnap you every now and then. That was like
Yeah.
the cool times.
Yeah.
Not
So
literally kidnap people, just we'd have his mother's permission. Let's clear that up because it's a different
correct.
day and age. You gotta
Exactly.
be clear about stuff. It was the '90s, but we wasn't out there like that. It's not like his mom turned around and was like, "Oh my God, where's Clyde?" We asked permission. Usually it was a setup. Just let y'all know. Like you ask your mom, and I'll ask
Exactly.
my uncle.
That's right.
And when I ask my uncle, I need you standing there though, because if you're
Exactly.
not standing there, he's more
He ain't
likely to
gonna
say
say
no.
no.
He can't say no to your face. So you come stand here. Your mom don't like me. I'm gonna stand over here while you ask.
That
And
part.
we'll get Uncle Doug first. We'll get Uncle
Exactly.
Doug first, and then hit your mom. Because we hit your mom with a yes is a guarantee.
See, exactly. So
Oh, the
what
good old days.
what is like a memory that you would never forget about us?
Oh, I would say, gosh, there's so many. Okay, so I would say that one year we had the baptism at my church. I mean, at Uncle Doug's house, at Mr. Jones' house,
Hmm.
and that whole time, all the other cousins kept getting in trouble because they wouldn't stay on the deck, but we was like, no, we staying over here. And that whole
Exactly.
day, they at the end of the day, I remember Uncle Doug went and bought us ice cream off the ice cream truck because he was like, yeah, these the only two that wanted to listen. So they the only ones getting ice cream. If you got your own monies, you can get your own ice cream. But I'm buying theirs, and I was like,
Ah.
because I remember we weren't really supposed to have the baptism
Correct.
at the house because something happened with the old baptism pool. So we was like,
Mhm.
the pool, why not?
Exactly. Why
It
not?
was like the
Exactly.
most beautiful Christianly ratchet thing ever. It was beautiful. It was. We took a pause in between the volleyball game to do the baptisms because
Yeah.
somebody showed up late. Because who was it? Somebody showed up late, and we were like, we'll wait for them to show because they said they was on
Exactly.
the way.
Correct.
So by the time they got there, we already like hot dogs
Yep.
in,
Belly full.
belly full. I'm not trying to get baptized now, nigga. But it worked out. It was so much fun. And we was the only two that didn't get in trouble. full, looking like little full little ticks. I remember I got my ice cream stuck in my tooth that day.
Mm.
Out and I was sitting like this for the rest of the night looking stupid. Oh, and I was so embarrassed because I thought you could notice me doing like this the whole time because I'm like, I can't get it out of my teeth. And I'm like, I hope he's not noticing me over here like digging in my face with my tongue trying to get this doggone piece because it was like the little eyeball piece. It got stuck.
Mm.
I don't know why. I don't know how. It was just like I felt like when the old people when they ain't got their teeth in, their mouth is
Right, you
going.
got dentures.
Right. Oh my God. Like my gums was itching. It was just it was crazy. It was crazy. And I was like, I hope he doesn't notice. I never even addressed it because I was like, nope, nope.
You know, that's the first time I ever heard about that.
Yeah. Okay, so you didn't notice.
No, no, I
Good.
did.
Yeah, that's why I was always like, I wonder if you ever, that's one of the most memorable because I never knew if you noticed or not because I was like, the whole time looking crazy, feeling crazy. So
Um,
good to know.
uh, my response to that, or not, but to the same question would be literally almost 20 years ago next month when my coach passed away, and my mom wanted me to sing with the choir, and I'm like, I don't feel like singing. Like it's just I just wasn't I didn't have it in me. And my Uncle Al, rest in peace to him, he's the choir director, right?
Happy.
And
Right.
and he was like, you don't have to, because we have enough people. I was like, okay, bet. My mom was trying to force me to sing. Junior said, no, he don't have to. And it went outside, got busy. Like my mom was trying to cut up. I was trying to cut up, and you in between.
I don't play by my side. Like, move. What you about to do? Because you're not about to whoop nobody for one that want to sing. What's that? Yeah, I do remember
And then and
that.
then and then from there,
Yeesh.
and then from there, she was like, "Well, you could go to the Joneses." I'm like, "Bet, bye."
Bet we was going anyway.
And little did
I
she,
remember that.
and little did she
Oh, that was
know,
funny.
Doug, the Joneses had to take us home. Like, what are we doing?
Ma'am.
Like,
Because when y'all get to the house, I'm not getting out. We already had this
yeah,
established.
exactly. Yep,
You act like you doing us a favor. We already knew. I remember
exactly. Yeah.
that.
Oh my God.
Yo, your mom had me say, I was like, ma'am. And I'm gonna say ma'am to the very fullest of extent. Stop.
Yeah, my mom was doing the
No.
most. Yo, my mother was doing the most, man. Like growing up, like for real. I just sometimes I try to understand like what is all of this? Like why? Like I love you, but why?
But why? But and then, like I said, sometimes she just walk into a door that she didn't even know was already open. Like, well, the Joneses, duh. Don't you see I'm in town? We about to be in we about to be in the pool. What do you mean?
Exactly.
Like, I got inflatables waiting to get popped out the box. What do you mean, ma'am?
All right, so what is like a funniest moment we shared?
Oh, when I pushed you in the pool. Because the whole time you were so anxious about it. I remember you like, don't push me in, and I was like, I'm not. And you just kept you was on the defense real good. And I caught you. I just caught it was the funniest moment because I just remember your face like as right as you were going down. It was like a movie, like a cool little Tubi movie, but it was like a movie, and it was cute because it's like I just saw your face like, oh, you got me. And I was like, yep. I was proud in that moment. I was proud of him. You were kind of mad, but you got over it real fast. It was over. It's quick little moment in time. But yeah, that was one of my favorites. Well, no. I would say when we went to was that when we were in church? We go Coney Island?
Coney Island, bowling. Definitely remember when we went to bowling.
Bowling. Yep. Because I lost track of you for a moment, and whenever I found you, you was just like so like, and I'm panicked at this point because I'm thinking, oh my god, I gotta explain to this mom we don't lost this nigga. Oh Lord, I don't know what to do. I don't know where he at. And then all of a sudden, when I found you, it's like so, just like what's wrong? And I'm like, I was just having a mental breakdown, but let's go play pool. Like
Bowling.
it was right, like yeah, bowling. I'm sorry, let's go bowling. I'm thinking of the pool because that was the funniest. That for me was like, oh, because you was on such good defense. You were on good defense that day. You was like, no, because you always get me. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
put you in the pool. But yeah, yeah, when I got you, that was like chef's kiss.
You said,
Because you really weren't waiting. It was. Oh God, you weren't paying attention, and your guard was down complete. And I was like, this is my moment. Ah! Yeah, that was my funniest. It was all day I was trying to get you.
my funniest moments of you. Uh,
Oh.
I'm trying to think of one. I would have to concur with that, what you said, even though I was like mad, but because I was a chicken, I don't mind swimming because at the time I could swim a little bit, but I
You
just
can swim a lot better.
yeah,
You would just start to swim and then either you
yeah.
get too excited or you would panic. Like the moment something like the water got in your face too fast. You
Hmm.
and then you lose it. I'm like, no, you just had it. Like chill. So I just kept pushing you in the water. Yep, go. Bloop, bloop.
So yeah, I would have to say that moment will be like one of my coolest or funniest moment as well because yeah, like I was still learning, but I was going like every summer either to the Joneses or to like this boys and girls club near my old elementary school and go swimming. So
Right.
I was a little panicky when you did that, but it was what it
I
was.
know you was mad. I know you was mad, but like I said, you were playing with my face. I'm like, my friend, you can swim, so I need you to swim. And then it wasn't even all that deep. I could have saved you if anything happened, so it's fine. It's fine. But did you die?
No.
Is the question. See? See?
All
And
right, if
plus
you
you were so good. Like I said, you would just panic. Like you were a good swimmer. You would just be like, you would just get either overexcited or you panic the moment the water got in your face a little too much. And I'm like, it's the pool, Clyde. Water's gonna get on your face.
if you had to describe me, Clyde, in 3 words, what would it be? Or what would they be?
Ooh, 3 words. Okay, okay. Just three?
Yeah, it's three.
Okay. Funny, caring. I was gonna say this last one, but I gotta take that one back. Hold on. Safe zone, safety zone. Like I know if I need my friend, I can call my friend. And I know if I need to, if I'm like, I need you now, please, I know you'll show up. So, because you already know I'm not even the type to ask, but you're one of the few
Right.
people I can say I feel comfortable asking for help if I needed help, if I need any type of spiritual help, mental help, whatever. I know I can call you. That's one of the few things that not too many people can say, on the 20 something year, friendship.
Correct.
So you are funny because you're a goofball. I know we can know if anything we gonna laugh. If we
Exactly
ain't
that
gonna do
part.
nothing
If nothing
else,
else, we're gonna laugh at something.
if we ain't doing nothing else. We gonna laugh. We gonna, and then that's what got us in trouble whenever your behind would come over because we up laughing and kikiing. We supposed to be quiet. We supposed to be asleep. They not supposed to know we up playing around, but we laughing because we stupid. We just go and it's always something. It's be like the most minute thing that we now done laughing caught on punishment. Um, and yeah, you are caring. Like I feel like caring and safe zones kind of two of the same, but they go hand in hand. But it's like people can care about you, but you still can't feel safe around them to
Right.
call them with your business. Like there's a lot of people I know I don't call my business.
Absolutely.
I call you with my business. You know what I'm saying? I'll call Nadia with my business. I'll call Vanessa with my business. You know, the my businesses, my Annie, my business. You know what I'm saying? My sis and I got some people on for you from Live Me, that they know I'll call with my business. Lovely, I'll call my business. First Queen, I'll call my business sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like calling people about my business. So I hit my firsties up first. And most of the time I don't have to go nobody else because y'all make sure that I'm straight. So
Correct.
it works out. Now, when I can't get in contact with y'all, I go down the list until somebody pick up. You know what I'm saying? People be busy. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah.
For
So
me,
what am I three? What am I three? Let me see. Let me see. Let me
hella funny.
see.
Uh, Karen, because I
You
mean,
can't pick the same ones
I
I did because
I
you're
can't,
cheating at this point. I give
no.
you funny because I am funny. I let you have funny, but you got to figure out two other things because you cheating. You cheating, but what we're not going to. I know this your show or whatever, but what we not going to do is that. You ain't about to cheat off my homework. Let's not do that. Let's not.
Don't plagiarize, don't copyright.
Yeah, no plagiarism. Plagiarism.com called and they want their answers back. Stop it. I'm gonna give you funny because I am funny. I will give you a good hee hee to the ha ha. So I do know that. But what we not finna do is piggyback. All right. Let's Shouldn't let me go first.
Yeah, well, you're right. So, all right, funny because like, yeah, we definitely will laugh at literally anything and everything, and like perfect example would be like my mom would be like, "You and Janine, yeah, I can't talk for the rest of the summer." And like once she goes about her business, I'm on the phone calling the Joneses' house to talk to you, watching the basketball game. My mom thought
Like she said that I couldn't, but
like she was like, I don't want you to talk to her. I'm like, why? Where's the why in all
because
this?
I'm awesome.
Yeah. So uh
I'm a quiet taste.
I would say very, very optimistic because like even when things doesn't, go the way you would want it to be, you still have hope and you don't let like your hope defer you from whatever you're trying to accomplish. And the third one I would say uh it's not I don't know why I said
Uh,
the third one would be you know, you're a lovable person. You would love someone as is, regardless of race, sex, and gender. But I know that if someone were to like screw you, like screw you, creepo, or like uh do something that's not to your liking, you'll cut them off. So
oh yeah,
I think
definitely that.
I think you will
Yeah.
love people regardless. Like, and like, so like with in reference to I love my mother, but in reference to her, like she even though she didn't want us to develop our friendship, um, you didn't stop that from, allowing us to grow as friends, so
Oh yeah, no, that wasn't gonna happen. Yeah. She's gonna be mad.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, she
Uh, Now look at it, 25 years later. Hey, mommy, you can't get rid of me. I'm like the stuff that keep coming back. Yeah, yeah. Stop playing with me.
I
But yeah, definitely, I
I
was
know.
not gonna
Yeah,
let that happen.
nah, of course not, man. Like my mom, my mom be bugging sometimes when I was a teenager, and that's nothing new me to say.
Right. No,
Like,
and on top of that, I wasn't gonna let none of that stop. But we like it's you. It's not like you were one of those regular little boys that's like in all the little girls' faces and stuff. We used to like play with our Digimon watches and stuff like that. Like I like, come on, it wasn't the same. Like you would expect your mom to want you to hang around a girl that's not looking to be all fast with you and stuff like that. Like we
right,
in here coloring, we
exactly.
got crayons and stuff, and
I think,
I'm still coloring to this day.
yeah.
I
I
got
I
full
think she
crayons.
didn't. I think she didn't like our friendship, because I think, maybe I I don't know, maybe like my other brothers didn't have a friendship like that with someone like in church.
But they had
But
each other
they
though,
had each other. Yeah,
so
yeah. So
yeah,
yeah,
you were kind of like the eyeball out. And
yeah.
my
Correct.
brother was never. My brother, he was as a baby, he was a snitch. He couldn't come up with me. Like,
Yeah.
yo, you gotta go back home. Like, we were
That
trying to
part.
do bad things. Well, we weren't doing bad things,
No,
but they didn't need to know we was not just only up the block, and we probably went downtown and we probably took an MTA card and we probably, but it's none of nobody's business. My brother
exactly.
would tell that. So, at least if we were to go on our little adventures, I ain't got to worry about Clyde snitching. And we was about the same size, you know what I'm saying? I gotta look out for you. We was, we was, we the same size, so I ain't gotta worry about it. At least a little bit. My brother was small, like I couldn't really hang out with my brothers. My cousins, I was like the eyeball to my cousins, so it was like, yeah, it's either I'm gonna fight y'all all the time or I need a friend.
That
Clyde.
part.
Because if I didn't have Leah, I had Clyde. That's it. That was the only real cousin I was. That was my ace boon coon. Still is. Love her. Um, if it wasn't Leah, it was Clyde. If I'm not begging Uncle Doug to let Clyde come over, I'm begging him to let Leah come over. Like one, I need somebody, please, anybody. Yeah, good times.
So,
Ah,
how do you think our friendship has changed over time in 25 something years?
um, I don't know, because we've always been platonic, so it's not
Correct,
like
correct,
we've never had that in our friendship ever. So
correct.
it's not like, oh my God, because we ended up doing something stupid together. I think that's probably why we've been friends over so many years because we never took it there.
Correct.
Um, I would say that we both probably, I've watched you grow into a more confident version of yourself. And you watched me go through all, my medical stuff and everything like that. And for us to still be intertwined and, locked in the way that we are, is a blessing.
Yeah.
Um, Definitely. A lot of we didn't let states get in the way. We didn't let sicknesses get in the way. Children get in the way, or child. I only got one.
Yeah.
So, putting that out there. Just numero uno. Shout out to Tia, my baby baby. But yeah, I feel like we've watched either basically grow up from children. We went through puberty together, bro.
Basically, if you think about it, yeah, literally.
I heard your voice drop. I remember when your voice. I remember when your voice
We go back all the way to the days of like emailing
Bruh,
on Yahoo.
what? AOL
Hey, yo,
Messenger.
yo, messenger.
Okay. Oh my God. Whacking the screen. Remember you?
Yep.
You still up? The next till chirp days. Your mom got your chirp? Your mom got your phone?
Where you
No?
at?
I'm gonna chirp you later on. Oh wow, we're telling our age. Oh, The days when your mom was sitting listening to us on the phone. Y'all need to
Yeah.
hurry and get on the phone.
Yeah,
It's
on the
getting
phone, yeah.
late.
Correct. Oh my
It's ten
God.
thirty on the Saturday, ma'am. Chill out.
Exactly. Chill out. Get off the internet.
And get off the internet. Right, that was it.
Come on,
You don't think nobody else want to get on the
like,
internet?
come on now. Oh my God.
And then you're like, well, why don't you just let me go over there? I want to be on the internet. You always gotta go to the Joneses. Here
There we
we
go.
go.
That part.
That part. Uh, we
Mm-mm.
going to the flea market though. We about to go to the yard sales. Like you was always down to do whatever. That's the whole fun part.
Yeah,
That's the
I
fun
was just
part.
trying to get out of 471 on Willoughby, mainly 471. I wasn't trying to just stay there. Like, I need to get out the
That part.
house, man. Like, it's just too much going on in the house. So I was like, yeah,
Right.
anything I can do to get out of the house, I will do.
The
Like,
same, because that's why I was in New York. I was trying to get away from from Washington.
oh
I was like, there's
my,
nothing to do. I miss my family. Everybody's home. I'm down here. Nobody else had to move down south but me and Randy, and I don't want to be down here. I want to go home. That's why I'm smart because I wanted to go home. If I was dumb and wanted to be lazy, I could have made C's, but I couldn't
mhm,
afford to because that means I couldn't go home.
that part.
That means that means no Coney Island. That means no Bronx Zoo. That means no
No,
ice cream on the
no Brooklyn
weekends. No Mr.
Botanical Garden.
Coffee.
Nope.
No Kennedy's Fried Chicken. What you mean? I can't get no
Yeah, no
Kennedy's
key
Fried Chicken.
fried chicken.
I can't get no Golden Crust. Oh God, no, please no. I can walk up the street after I done worked and did my penny savers. I'm using my money to go up the road. I want to go to the 99-cent store while stuff was really still 99 cents and my cousins were still, and I would pay for mine. We're not going to talk about which cousins, but you know who you
Exactly.
are.
Of course, that part.
We know who you are. We talked about it. We don't lie about it now. We already grown. It's not even in the 99-cent store no more anyway. It's like the $1.27 store. So different franchise. They can't kick you out.
Exactly.
I don't think.
Nice.
But I don't think
S- So, what is one thing about that you appreciate about our friendship?
that we never took it there. And if you know, you know. But yeah, that we never took it there
Yeah, yeah,
because it just cause and then it makes me it's sort of like you set the bar for my other male friends. Like, oh man, what you mean friends can't do it? I'm like, bro, I've had a friend for over 20 some odd years that has never seen me naked. Let's not do that. Like you can sit here and be my friend without having to be on me, be around me in that type of capacity that I'm uncomfortable. Like I've
sure.
never felt uncomfortable ever. I think because you already know I can fight, but I've
Yeah,
never felt uncomfortable
you
with
can
you.
strap. Yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't want no hands. I don't want to get beat up by no.
Right, like, and that's why. Look, that do the video, click, boom. Yeah, that's me. That's really my life. But mine is my hands. I wasn't out here catching no charges. I was definitely doing. Oh, sorry, hold up. Yeah, yeah, I always just it set the bar for all and it for all my male relationships. Like, if you can't at least be my friend for a little while, like, what is we doing?
Correct.
Like, what exactly are we doing? And it's like good to have that little ace in the pocket. Like, ha, no, bitch, I got a friend that's been my friend forever. We ain't never touched me. You can
Exactly.
do it.
Correct. Correct.
You can do it. You can do it. Hey, we don't have to do it. We don't have to go there, Holmes. I don't like it.
For me,
So it's great to have that sense of security that I could sleep around you and no worries. I could go knocked out, conk, and wake up refreshed instead of feeling like I was sleeping on pins and needles all night because I don't feel
correct.
comfortable. I don't feel safe. But yeah, you've always been my little safety zone for sure.
Correct. For me, it would be so that regardless of how I love my mom, but she was a trigger in our friendship, and
Yeah,
I appreciate. you sticking there for me and standing up for me when like at that time I felt like I didn't have a
Yeah.
voice and like you literally like spoke up for me and like you know like my mom I love my mom but she was something else when I was a teenager like and I love her
Right.
and but yeah, you sticking up for me and you supported me as in like give me good advice and your uncles and your aunt were hella cool. I know it's been like years since I heard from them, but but
Right. Don't worry, they're doing well. I saw them last what last major holiday was it? Whatever. But either way,
4th of
they're
July,
down there. Was it 4th of July? I
4th,
think I don't know if I saw them for that day. But all I know,
Memorial.
I barely go down there as of right now because my car is old. But they are doing well. As a matter of fact, we spent Christmas and Thanksgiving together.
Oh wow,
Right. Right.
that part.
That part. I'm all grown up and stuff. Look at me. Look at me. Growing and stuff.
But
Can't tell
nah,
me nothing.
it was that, because like when I really would go home or as a teenager, I really didn't have really anybody to really talk to, like honestly, and I was grateful that, you was available to just hear me out, even with like all the shenanigans that I was dealing with as a teenager um,
Yeah.
at the house, mainly with my mother, because my pops was cool. He was like, yo, Clyde, just go down, just relax, chill, or he was like, yo, Clyde, you can't be doing this. My mom was on 10. My pops was like, cool hand Luke, uh, chill, and, but yeah, so like, I'm grateful that you was there just to hear me, even if I had to vent about the nonsense I was going through. Like, as I used to write a lot, and I gave you, you know, a book of like what was
Still
going
have all those too.
on, and like, oh my God, how many years ago? Oh my God, 20 years ago, and I
Yeah, I still have the composition notebook and
the
the binder.
binder, yeah.
Yep.
I really want to relook at that composition notebook.
That's
I,
one of the few things that survived the flood. I was like, ah, I
oh
cried so
my
bad because I
God.
thought it got destroyed. But then I found it. It was like the box just above the water, and I was like,
Oh my God. Yeah,
yes, it
I
was
still
great.
got the stuff from the what's it called? The binder, but
Hmm.
I don't recall any. The only thing I could recall from the composition notebook was a photo I took with one of these gospel singers when I was young, and I put that in there. Everything else, I don't recall what I written. It was a lot
I
of rain.
think I might still have that picture in there.
It
I
should
think that might have
be.
been one of. Well, the thing is, like I told you, there was some damage, and then I moved like 7 houses with that thing. So I don't know. I think that picture might not be in there because I think I remember moving one time and realizing there's some like because I had the card you had in the book for my birthday. I had that one in there, and I remember the picture, and I remember one of them was missing. I can't remember if it was the card or the picture, so it might still be in, but I do have the
Yeah.
book still.
Okay. Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. So yeah, so I appreciate, you just, be my friend through all that.
yeah, of
Um
course.
so you ready to do like a rapid fire questions?
Oh, okay. So what's the rapid fire question? Then? How does that work? 'Cause, you my first
So
part. Like if I do end up making it big, I could be like my very first podcast was you. So,
so
but yeah. So how does that
usually
work?
usually I'll set a timer for like a minute or 2 minutes and I'll just fire off questions from the top of my head.
Okay,
You ready?
I'm down. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready like Freddie. Let's go. All right.
Okay. Give me a second. Three, two, one. And my alarm. It's taking forever. I got it. It's right here. I'll put 2 minutes. All right, I'm ready.
All right,
Uh, who's funnier, you or I?
me.
What song reminds you of our friendship?
I like your smile, Chinese.
I love that song. Uh, who would most likely get in trouble, you or I?
Me.
Uh, what is the biggest difference between you and I?
I'ma say it.
Yo, what?
I'ma say it. I'm gonna say it. But
Oh,
that's the
okay.
biggest difference. You might sit there and be like, I'm be
Let me
like,
think
what?
about it. Yeah. Um, favorite food,
Macaroni and cheese.
favorite drink.
Ooh, ginger ale.
Your nickname for me.
Clyde Bear.
Uh, what's your most embarrassing moment we share together?
Oh, where I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
When I fell at the church. I wasn't going. We were coming from the stairs downstairs,
Mhm.
and I tripped and I slid. Yeah, I remember, and that was during Christmas time. That was when I was up there for Christmas because I remember I slid on my boots. I remember
All right, what's your goal for yourself for the next 5 years?
to get married because I'm tired of this. Yep,
If you had to change the world, what would you change about the world?
hunger. Everybody's gonna hate. They going this because it's gonna be something to hate. I just don't want to because you think better when you're not hungry.
Correct, correct.
It's all world hunger. That's it. I mean, I want everybody to have their own opinions. I want everybody to think how they want to think. But just eat. You might actually think a different way if you're not so hungry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a quick rapid fire with Queen Jade. Uh, thank you, Queen Jade, for joining the podcast. Any last
No
thoughts?
problem.
Shout out.
Uh, no, just I love you. You know, you're always gonna be my bestie. Period. Um, yeah, no. And God to be the glory that we can find more years to have make more memories as best friends together. You know what I'm saying? Cause you're not going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Cause you're my
Amen.
best friend. Amen.
Same here. Ladies and gentlemen, uh, this is Clyde Anderson of the CA Media Podcast. The show allows you to come in your own unique way. Uh, thank you, Queen Jade, Nene, Janine.
You put my shit on Obama internet. Oh, but it's all right. You lucky it's you, and you're too far for me to top you, so it's okay. Just know I owe you one.
I guess.
Oh, I got you.
Thank you for joining the podcast.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to be a guest on the podcast, feel free to email the podcast at camediapodcast@gmail.com or go on Linktree and /CA Media Podcast and fill out a description in which you would like to be a guest, and I'll check it. Uh, those are listening, like, share, subscribe to this podcast on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
EBT, NBC, all that.
Again, thank you, Queen Jay, for joining the podcast. I'll catch you on the flip
No
side.
problem. Catch you later.
All right, later.
Love you much.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.